Yep, right click.
Yep, sweet.
Shuffle. Oh yeah, shuffle is R, right?
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get my doesn't get the claws out for you.
Yeah, it's a little inconsistent on what cards come out with the hero.
Same for some of the scenarios too. Like some of the scenarios get set up wrong, I think. Or they're missing some setup. Yeah.
Right.
Also with like the edits I've made to the board, like certain things don't work. Like the deal yourself an encounter card button isn't gonna work because I've moved the board here to try to get everything into one frame. While I'm talking about that, by the way, so we've done a couple 2, 3, and 4 player games on the YouTube channel before, and because I'm doing this as a screen recording, what that means is like if so we have to be very vocal about when someone's turn is starting, because you could be having your turn, and if my camera isn't on you, like nobody who's watching this video is gonna have any idea what you're doing. So I've got some like camera presets, so it's like, Andy, when it's your turn, like I'll hit the button, it changes the camera to focus on your mat, and you go through your turn and talk and do whatever you want to do.
Oh, that's cool.
And
that's
then,
really cool.
Yeah, and then I'll hit the camera to go to the next person. So like, just be vocal about like, hey, I'm starting my turn, or my turn is done, that kind of thing. Actually, I think there might even be Terry. I think we've used before. What's the isn't there like a turn function in TTS where you have to like click?
There is. You and I used it in a game once, and I don't remember. You set it up though. I don't remember how.
So someone else must have showed it to me, and then I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna use it with you." And then, and then I forgot.
I think it wasn't it like setting the screen?
It's like hot seat or something.
Like, I don't remember. The other thing I was going to ask is, how do we want to handle the encounter phase? Does someone just want to manage the villain phase? Or like in terms of, should we all be grabbing our own encounter cards? Like, I don't know. I'm happy to do it for a little while if we want to take breaks or something. Like, I'm pretty quick with it. I know that Alex is pretty quick with it too.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. However, we can just all grab our own boost and encounter cards, I think.
Just that sounds good.
We get them all in order, reveal them all in order, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me.
All right.
Real quick, is there a way to rotate a card exactly 90 degrees?
Yeah.
So up above your on your top menu, there should be a degree button. If you tap that, you can get to 90, and then now when you do the EQ, it should go exactly 90.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
I was like, when I was doing this before, I was like, okay, I gotta hit it exactly 6 times.
Yeah. Your deck right now is on what's sort of a nice place for statuses, because it kind of clicks your statuses right in there. So yeah, sweet.
There's also, like, at the end of your turn, this button readies all of your cards, and then this button discards a random card from your hand. And it'll automatically discard to wherever it thinks your discard pile is. Like, if you have a stack of face-up cards, it'll discard to there.
Okay, I'm also lame right now because I don't have the playmat.
It's there
we go.
Nice. Wow, your deck really blends in.
Is that every? Oh, there's more. Okay.
I actually usually use a
that is unseeable.
just a color.
Yeah, I usually use just like a plain color too. It's easier to tell where everything is. No distracting background.
We could all use a playmat of someone else's hero.
Oh my god.
Go red for aggression.
Yeah, honestly, I might just go green. I feel like I feel more comfortable.
Making sure I can see a red card.
There we go. Now we know what aspect we are and whatnot.
Honestly, that sometimes is helpful to remember, like, oh, I know to count on him for this, or...
I'm glad we have
you guys
some
also,
heroes.
You have all your decks are all on the right side?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think...
I don't know. Would it look better if we were all the same?
For all...
Well, this weirdo has his deck all the way to the right. Like, where he's going to put his discard
pile?
Get
out of here!
Okay, I have such a big board. I have to keep my thing in the corner.
My TTS experience is like, like I said, I messed around with it a little bit a while ago, and then Ancient Slumbers channel, and so he always has his right next to his hero, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
That's great.
Just observing where you guys have yours. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one who like I think is a bit underrated. I've enjoyed what gameplay I've watched of his, and I've thought about like inviting him on, doing like a 2-player game or something like that.
So Stretch, I see you. You push the limits with heroic, but you're just sticking close to 40. You don't push the deck size.
No, I mean, it's probably not as big as a deal as I thought it is, but you've got the most powerful cards in your deck, and you want to see them as often as possible. Is my general approach to that.
For sure.
I admit I haven't. I basically never experimented with that, so could be wrong, and I would never know.
I'll have to make a video to convince you to go to try 46, 50.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start the recording, and then maybe everybody can introduce themselves, starting with the blue, and then the red, and then the yellow, and the green. All the obligations are in here, but it is not shuffled, and then we can just go ahead and start the game, maybe with leadership as first player.
Yep. Sounds great.
All right, Terry, so whenever you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Tjjj. Maybe that was one too many J's, but yeah.
And maybe talk about what you're playing.
Oh shit! Yeah, I should say something like that. Yeah, so I'm playing Captain Marvel Leadership. So this is very much a support deck. The intent is to help my friends here draw as many cards as possible, and to fill in the gaps on damage and threat wherever it exists.
Love it. Stretch, give us your intro.
All right, how's it going, everyone? Yeah, this is Stretch22. Thanks for inviting me, Journeyman. I post heroic gameplay videos over at my own YouTube channel, and that's mostly solo, so I'm excited to join this multiplayer heroic today. And I'm playing this Wolverine aggression deck. It's a bit of an ally focus. We were playing Absorbing Man, who we like to defend against his attacks, so playing plenty of allies, and Utopia is great with Logan as well, with various ways to buff his attack stat. So focusing on damage, killing the few minions we have, and keeping some semblance of a clock on the villain.
Sounds good. I'm Journeyman 2. I'm playing Ironheart Justice here. We're hoping to keep our video relatively short for the benefit of all of us and for you. And so hoping that we just have a little bit of a win condition here, that if the game is going too long, eventually Ironheart can just win the game.
Sweet, and I'm Andy, and I'm playing Spider-Man Protection, and I do too many things with my decks, so I've got 3 big things going on. Number 1 is just economy, and then number 2 is Web Warriors, and number 3 is defense and hard to ignore, unflappable. So I just want to have at least one really beneficial defense every turn.
Sounds good. And this video was inspired by all of us watching Stretch's defense of heroic as a game mode, and I think all of us really enjoyed that video. I'll link it in the description. But we were talking on Discord, like how fun would it be to try out a 4-player heroic game, which I'm not sure if there's any like that out there. I don't want to say that too confidently because I'm sure someone has made one, but it seems like a relatively unique method of playing. And yeah, heroic back in the early waves of the game. Andy, I know you were playing back then. Stretch, I don't know, when did you start playing the game?
I got the core set very soon after it came out. I really probably dove in about maybe wave 2. I don't know. I would pick up a pack every once in a while. And then Galaxy's Most Wanted is probably when I started playing it more frequently.
Nice. You really liked the GMW box?
No, I don't know. I just finally realized, I don't know, I don't have a great reason to finally
No, I hear you.
just saying it more. And yeah, because a lot of content came out fast, so
yeah, You might have gotten the box, the core set before I did. I got in like COVID era, and I do remember back then a lot of
started
people
playing heroic around sinister motives actually.
Oh, okay.
So what I do on my channel and what I did in just my gameplay leading up to my channel is I would try to beat every scenario in the game on heroic, and I started doing that with sinister motives.
Yeah. So back in those early waves, like even before Galaxy's Most Wanted, there was a lot of heroic play out there in the community because the scenarios were relatively easy back then. There wasn't stalwarts, there wasn't steady. Overkill was relatively rare. So just using status and allied chumps was able to get through like a good amount of the game. And I watched a lot of Team Covenant's YouTube videos, which is how I got into the community largely. And they did a ton of heroic challenges. Like they did Rhino Heroic 3, which like I watched all summer that summer, and it was like so fun to like just follow it along week to week. Them trying to beat this like really intense challenge. Fantasy Flight Games put out this like heroic challenge around that time to beat Claw Heroic 3, which Kennedy Hawk did with like a Spider-Man leadership deck using Regroup. Um, and yeah, there's just like a lot of people who were wanting difficulty around then. And then like as boxes and scenarios got more tools to counter what the players were doing, I think that heroic started to become less popular as like expert became more popular and there's more ways to challenge the players. But I think there's a lot of scenarios now where like yeah, revisiting heroic is like a valid way to make some of these easier scenarios way more challenging and way more interesting in terms of like letting you see the combos and whatnot that the encounter deck is trying to throw at you.
Yeah, in my recollection, it was like heroic. A lot of the community pushed back because they were like, "Oh, that's such a such a boring way to make the game more difficult. Like, why don't you give us a more interesting way to make it more difficult?" And then combined with Galaxy's Most Wanted being just so hard, I remember there just being a lot of pushback on like that being the sort of the answer to adding difficulty, even though there was also like some great heroic stuff going on. I used to play heroic Rhino, like heroic 1 or heroic 2, and try to beat it with Spider-Man protection back in the day. But what Stretch's video I know did for me was just seeing like, oh, this is still about difficulty, and this is and even just like the seeing more encounter cards actually has a lot of. It is actually interesting, and it does actually kind of.
I completely lost everybody's sound.
Oh, sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I just heard that. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, was just waxing poetic about your video.
Well, I really agreed. I really agreed with a lot of it.
I missed the worst part. I don't know if I hit something. Everything just went silent for me. I don't know.
Oh, weird. You have good Wi-Fi connection?
That was the first thing I checked.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. So, yeah, if I space out for a second, it's
sweet.
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I was just saying that. Yeah, I think it's actually a much more interesting way to add difficulty. Just the combos of cards is what I'm interested to see in this upcoming game.
Yeah,
something that's been really good. Oh, go ahead, Stretch.
Yeah, I talk in my video a bit about the different difficulty methods, and I think you're absolutely right. Like early heroic was maybe all you could do, and I don't really have strong reasoning behind doing one or the other, but I sort of just picked heroic, and so that's what I do.
I like.
I was gonna say I've been.
No, you go, Terry.
I was gonna say, so I've been watching quite a bit of Stretch's videos over the past week, kind of knowing that we were gonna play this game, and I think one of the more interesting things to me is that you're forced to make decisions about what you're clearing off the board. It's not assumed that you're gonna get rid of everything, right? A side seam's gonna stick around, a minion's gonna stick around, and it's gonna punish you. And so you're making decisions about, well, what is the least punishing thing to leave on the board, because I know I can't clear everything. And I think that creates a really interesting dynamic to the game, because I think the way the game is played now, and I hear people talk about this too, is like, well, why would you leave a minion on the board? Why would you leave a side scheme on the board? And that makes sense, because you have enough You know, like you kind of laid out in the video, mathematically, you have enough resources to clear everything. So, of course, you would. But if you heighten it, now you don't have all the resources you need to do that. So you have to make some tough decisions. And I think that's where the interesting gameplay lives, is in those tough decisions.
Or at least not every round, at least you have, you know, enough to clear everything. And or maybe like, okay, I can't clear this minion who has 3 attack, 1 scheme. I can leave him on the board. I can flip down, and then I'll get more resources than Alter Ego, and he only schemes for 1. Yeah, that sort of thing is super cool. So
figuring out how to like minimize their impact, like oh, they have less scheme, like you're saying, and so I can flip down. I love these kind of decisions, what to defeat and what to leave out. And what to prioritize. I think that's like the core of the game's puzzle, and like being able to increase that puzzle makes a lot of sense. More so, I think, than like, to go back to Stretch's video, Standard 2 for sure, where it's just like, here's a mod set of all treacheries, and it's just like immediate bad thing, and Standard 2 is all about playing around like those 7 cards and not necessarily around the encounter itself. Like, it really doesn't matter what the encounter is. You put Standard 2 in, and those are the most threatening cards, or Expert 2. Whereas like something I've always wanted in Marvel Champions is not necessarily like a higher difficulty in terms of like, these cards will instant lose you, like if you draw Assault turn 1, or if you flip down and you get Advance or something like that, but it's kind of like a war of attrition, where and this is why I think so many people love Mutagen Formula, but a scenario that's like putting out a lot of little problems. Like, you get a lot of little things that you have to deal with, and it's impossible to clear all of them, to what Tjjj is saying, and you have to make some decisions, and like, you can absolutely still lose. You can be buried under stuff, but there's no like instant loss button in the same way of like advances. Like, something like that I would find more interesting to play, and I think that's why a lot of people gravitate towards Mutagen Formula. Even after 4 or 5 years, people still love that scenario.
That's a good call.
If I can make one more point about the decisions as well, you know, it's not just a decision about what threats you're going to deal with. It's a decision, you know, is it worth killing this little minion or defeating this little side scheme, or should I play my helicarrier into play, which is going to accumulate value over the course of the next several turns? Or is there too much going on that I actually just need to start damaging the villain, and that's where my strategy should lie? So there's just a lot more decisions overall about everything, and so more decisions is more fun, and especially like I say, how, you know, if your goal is trying to just really beat the scenario, Expert ultimately isn't the biggest challenge. Your decisions, you have your decisions, but they don't matter quite as much because you have some margin for error, especially against certain scenarios. So in Heroic, you have a lot of decisions, but also all of those decisions really matter towards the outcome of the game. So that's a really fun way to play.
I don't have anything to add. I think that's just well said. So the scenario we have in front of us here, we have Expert Absorbing Man, and instead of Hydra Patrol, we've added the Frost Giants mod set. So we have some beefy minions to the encounter deck, because Absorbing Man himself doesn't come with any minions. And that's it. Heroic Absorbing Man. Let's see. Discard cards until he gets in Environments, the very first card. After he makes an undefended attack, he heals 1 damage. It's probably the easiest one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have one more tabletop simulator question.
Oh yeah.
There's a button to zoom in on a card. What is that one?
Option.
Option.
Without just scrolling in.
You hold down Option as you go over a card.
Okay, I don't know what Option is.
Or whatever the...
Is that a map?
Could be like Alt or something.
Alt did it. Okay.
Nice.
There we go. Thank you.
Sweet. I'm really like not a tech guy, but I'm happy that I answered a tech question. Alrighty.
This is a good one to have in play, because while we're setting up all our stuff, he's just going to heal. No threat to us.
Right.
Wow,
should the leadership player take it away?
So we got to go through our mulligan and opening hand here.
Do you need Moon Girl, bro?
No, I can always do something else besides Moon Girl. Like Tony Stark and Ingenuity seems like a good turn 1 potentially.
Sweet. Yeah, I think
Do you want us all to say our mulligan decision, or just kind of do it?
Yeah, let me zoom in on Tjjj. I'm gonna zoom in on leadership here, and there we go. All right. So, did you do your mulligan already? got the camera
Nope,
on you.
I'm about to do mine. So yeah, obvious holding on to suit up and the energy absorption here. Probably going to hold on to regroup too because I'm going to flip to hero, but I'm going to pitch the other three.
Nice. All right, on to aggression.
Okay, so I've got Utopia, which I'm definitely going to keep. I've got one ally to play as well. Power of Aggression pays for the ally, so I definitely want to keep these three. Full Body Charge is an attack, which lets me use my claws, but this is kind of... Turn 1 should really be a setup turn, so... I think I will mulligan these three.
All right.
That's it.
For myself, I mean, that's such a good hand. I guess I will mulligan Moon Girl because Peter is going to play it, and I'll mulligan Passion for Justice and maybe go for a double or something. All right, and then over to Protection.
Yeah, no need for backflip or webbed up or swinging web kick. But I'm going to hold on to Nick, Moon Girl, and Power in All of Us.
Nice. All right. Moving back over to leadership. Start your turn.
Okay. First thing I'm going to ask is, and people will be thinking about this as I start to take my turn, but if anybody wants a card before I flip to smooth out their hand, let me know. So we're going to start with a suit up.
I would take a card, but all it does is damage. I'm going to be a little inefficient, but it would just be to play another attack, which isn't super necessary right now.
Okay.
If I get a card, I could potentially multitasking, but or I could get a skilled investigator on someone and a counter for myself. I'm thinking about just staying down.
You should stay down. Yeah.
Okay, don't give me a card. I figured it out.
About you, Peter Parker.
I was like, why are they calling me Peter? I would take a card if you want to use it. That's fine too. I don't need it. Maria.
Yeah. So Maria is definitely going to draw everybody a card, and then I'm kind of thinking I want to hold Clarity of Purpose to just get it down on Wolverine from the very beginning. So yeah. I'm gonna take the card draw for myself this turn.
Great.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna pitch. We're actually gonna spend energy absorption on Maria Hill. So everybody draw a card.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Power in All of Us.
Okay, we're gonna flip. And I think the value is in getting Mission Leader down early and then Clarity of Purpose down on Logan. So
if you do
spend one
Clarity yourself, you do get an extra card draw this turn, if it makes a difference.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit...
Maybe hold on to make the call so you can Maria Hill start up next turn.
Or he's got regroup too.
Oh, true.
Okay, so we'll draw a card.
So using Clarity and another card to play Mission Leader?
Well, I just used the Clarity to draw a card here.
Oh, right. They ruled that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That always trips me up.
So I think that the play is to hold on to make the call and then pull Maria back next turn and just play the Mission Leader.
I like that.
I see. That was just Captain Marvel's hero ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm spending the resource, taking the damage from Clarity of Purpose, and just drawing off of it.
Yep.
And so I'm going to thwart for 4 off of the sign scheme. Oops. And I'm going to hold make the call. And that's my turn.
Nice.
Okay, I'm starting my turn. I'll flip to hero form. In order to use my claws, I'll take 2, playing Clobber, just on the villain. So that'll come back to my hand. Pay 2 for Utopia. I will thwart for 2 on Super Absorbing Power. Spend Power of Aggression for Shark Girl, who is an X-Men. So I'll exhaust Utopia to ready Wolverine. And then got 3 different well, I can either do 4 more damage or thwart for 3. Thwarting for 3 would seem to be the preferred move at this point.
I wonder if Spider-Man flips up at all, because you only need 1 threat off of that to get the card draw from Track by Sense. I don't know what 1-cost cards you have in your deck.
I recognize that, but to do it, I mean, I would need to have an event to do it out of turn, and I don't think I have any candidates.
There's Regenerative
so
Healing.
I don't mind.
Is the only one I can think of. It's the one that the 1-cost heals him for.
That's true. It's I wouldn't even necessarily. I guess I would play it. Yeah, I can always wait on it anyways. So yeah, how about you guys? Yeah, you guys go. I can always pivot to doing a little extra damage if we've got the thwarting covered anyways.
So you still got to do your 2 basic activations if you're
Oh,
using
yep, sorry. Yep. I guess I'll still thwart.
I think 2 off the side scheme, probably.
Okay. And then Shark Girl is probably going to block for me, so I'll just get in with an attack for 2. And then be done for now, but we'll request an event in a little bit.
Nice. I'm going to go 2 for Tony Stark AI. Look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Add 1 to my hand. Nice. Discard the other. Well, we're going to grab that energy. Discard for Justice. And I know I promised a skilled investigator to players, but I think Professor X is probably better here.
Yeah.
No?
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely. You still might get a mental resource when we finish Super Absorbing Power and you draw off later.
That's true. So we'll go Ingenuity, fly over Skilled Investigator for Professor X. We'll get a Confuse onto Absorbing Man. And I'm thinking 3 off the main.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. There we go. All right, past Spider-Man.
Okay. I'm going to spend Power in All of Us and my Scientist resource to play Moon Girl, drawing 3 because of the 3 mental. I will then spend Power in All of Us, Spider Tracer, and Webbed Up for Nick Fury, drawing 3. Classic combo for him. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Okay. Let's see. I guess I don't think I need Black Cat yet, so I'll spend Hard to Ignore and Black Cat for Ingenuity for Web Shooter. I will flip up. I will spend Hard to Ignore to play Warrior of the Great Web. And then now that I'm a Web Warrior, I'll play Web of Life and Destiny for free. Look at that. Freaking sweet turn 1. I'll thwart for 1. And then I'll
request an action, please.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to Track by Scent on Super Absorbing Power. That's right, cards in my hand. Lets me draw 2 cards. Okay, nothing else to do immediately.
No, that's sweet. Can I do one quick backseat? So before I play Warrior of the Great Web and Web of Life and Destiny, I'm going to let that happen so that I draw 1. Yeah, because now what I can do is I can play Armored Vest with my Web Shooter.
Mission Leader is going to draw everybody a card as well. So
that's what I meant. That's what I just drew off of Mission Leader.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't draw anything extra to do.
Nice. Just seeing deeper into the deck. All right.
I'm going to then thwart for 4 off of the main scheme.
We're getting lulled into a false sense of security.
Yes. Sweet.
I'll keep Dazzler.
That's an insane turn 1 board, though. Look at that.
You crushed it. That's wow. Okay, so 4 threat onto the main, back up to 5, and then after resolving step 1, he gets 1 delay counter. Okay, and then first he is activating against Captain Marvel. Attacking for 2. If it's undefended, he heals. But
yep, I'm just gonna take this one since we're not being punished by the environment. So he is stone. So I'm stunned. Okay, and I take 3.
And then let's see. After it's undefended, he heals 1. And then attacking Wolverine. And I do have a floating chump block for anyone around here.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can use that on yourself, and I'll.
Well, he doesn't. He's not blocking actually. So why don't you use? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, between you and Nick, yeah, those guys should block.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
Defending there. If the villain is attacking and deals damage, stun that character. Nope. Well, I guess, but he discards anyways. And then he's scheming on me, but he is confused. And then going to Spider-Man.
I draw a card from Spider Sense, and then I'll go ahead and block with Nick Fury.
Alright. Boost card is put this card into play. So he is now Ice Traits.
Icy.
After he makes an undefended attack, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Alright, so now we're heroic. So we all get 1 encounter card, and then 1 more encounter card.
Here we go.
It's like
you did the stretch.
It'll just be a little bit of indirect damage. It'll be nothing.
Yeah.
Discard 1 card at random if he has the wood trait, which he doesn't. Okay, so discard a card at random. That's a bummer.
Piercing Thorns.
And then discard an upgrade or support you control. I'll discard Clarity of Purpose.
Not bad.
Easy money.
That was easy.
All right, card number 1 for me. Steel Kick. Will take 3 indirect damage, so just take that to my hero. And card number 2. Avalanche.
So we all have a choice here, right?
Each player must choose to either spend an energy resource or take 2 indirect damage.
I'm gonna take the damage.
Same. Just an acceleration.
I took damage.
Okay. I'm gonna spend an energy. I've got a few options in hand. Need to think about my turn. Okay, I got my discard.
Alright. My first card is Frozen. I cannot ready. And then Stall Tactics. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for every 2 delay counters. If no threat was placed this way, this card gains Surge. So I think it's just surging right now, because there aren't 2 delay counters. Into Abandoned Facility. So he's metal, and that's surging. Into Frozen.
Jeez.
Oh my god. 2 of these things. So now
That's
the
annoying.
undefended attack is discard 1 resource icon from your hand. I don't know.
Now it's discard a card from hand. I've got Dense Forest. Did we just go through all of his things?
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay. Unnatural Storm. Heroes and allies cannot be readied by player card effects. One revenge cost each ally in play. That's super annoying. Because now Maria can't block for this attack. Dang it. Assault. I draw a card. He's attacking me. I will. I forgot I could cancel with enhanced. It was too late. I already drew. I will just take the hit. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3. If it deals damage to a character, stun that character. But I'm actually not going to take damage. I'm going to backflip, which means it actually was defended.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Good stuff. Wolverine, first player.
Oh, that's right. I haven't played multiplayer in Okay, so I spent that because if one of you had drawn a minion, it would have been pretty nice to lunging strike that. So my hand was a little awkward. I didn't draw another ally. I guess I wouldn't be able to ready myself anyways with Utopia, though, because of this storm.
So I think my only real play is to pull Vivian from my discard, which I can actually blank this, and then you could ready. So I could do that right now and open you up to ready.
Call? Well, yep. No, I don't have an X-Men ally in my hand. So,
okay, gotcha.
I'm just saying it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
Gotcha.
So, I heal 2 at the start of my turn, and I'll get. Yeah, this is not a great hand for me.
Do you clobber into fluid, or do you just lunging strike?
I guess just lunging strike. I might go back to Alter Ego to recover.
Totally.
Well, I'll definitely play Fluid Motion.
So that encounter phase, we got every single environment and every single card from the Frost Giants mod except for the Frost Giants.
And I think we drew both.
We got them as boosts.
Frost Giants as boosts. Yeah.
Oh no.
Crazy.
So we gotta be aware of the quad boost in there, the Lofi boost.
Right.
Damage. Oh, yeah, good point. Okay. Lunging strike here using my claws. So just hitting the villain for 8. And then I'm going to flip for the hand size and for the recover.
Do it.
For 6, which is massive. So
sounds
there
good.
we go. That's all for me.
I'm going to start out with Tony Stark. Try to get out from under this. Let's add Photon Beam to hand. Discard new and improved. I can at least get rid of one of these Frozens. So we have an energy and we have a physical. Get rid of one. And then I'm thinking Nick Fury here.
If you want to stay down another turn, you're also welcome.
It's just, yeah, it's so awful.
Yeah.
Let's go Photon Beam, new and improved, Ingenuity, and then Stroke of Genius for Nick Fury. That's going to give me my first progress counter. I'm going to draw 1 for Stroke of Genius, and then 3 for Nick Fury. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I could do Dazzler, or I could do Assess and give 2 players Skilled Investigators.
It's hard to say.
Or I'm thinking I get rid of the other Frozen, Assess, and give 1 player a Skilled Investigator. Nick takes 2 one of these.
That's smart.
Yeah. Who wants this?
Do you assess, or do you just spend it for the... because you haven't done the mental resource yet, right? For the...
I think I'll take the card instead of the counter at the moment. But I've seen most of my events, unfortunately. Really sad. Yeah, I've seen all of my events. No, one flyover is left, so that's a way to get counters. I do have Ronnie. She can also get counters. I think the Skilled Investigator is going to generate some value. Probably Captain Marvel at this point. I don't see you being able to get the card draw this turn, but maybe Captain Marvel can.
Yeah.
So let me give Captain Marvel Skilled Investigator. And then we will use Skilled and Dazzler to get rid of this Frozen. I'll recover for 2. Assess the situation, giving myself +1 hand size. And then Nick Fury will go ahead and take... Which one is worse for us? The Storm?
I think the Storm.
Alright. Take 2 there. Start setting that up. Pass turn.
Sweet. I'm going to spend energy and the resource from Ingenuity for Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier for Night Nurse. Night Nurse is going to heal you, Captain Marvel.
Thank you.
And remove your stun. And I think I want. Well, yeah, I'll do spider, not electrostatic. I'll do spider, and spider will attack, and Spider-Man will thwart. One threat off of off of unnatural, and then 1 damage on Absorb Man. Pass turn.
So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to clear a natural storm. The most I've got is Crisis Interdiction for 2 and then 2 on Captain Marvel.
Is there anything you can make the call for? You can make the call for Professor X.
Oh, that's true. I could make the call for Professor X. Let's do that.
Should also clear it.
Yeah.
Let's make the call for Professor.
Just got to remember that where he came from.
Right. That was yours, right? Your Professor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
So now we'll thwart for 5 off a natural storm.
Everybody draws a card.
And I draw 2.
I'll play another Assess the Situation. Thank you.
Nice.
I think I'm just going to get down Energy Channel.
You do have
flip to Alter.
Yeah, if you take your own card draw, do you still have your triples in your deck?
Yeah, I might get a triple. You're right. Yeah, I guess we could wait and see. So I'll flip, take a card draw. Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Journeyman, predicting the future.
Yep.
It happens once per game.
Okay, I'm done. Pass turn.
All right, I think that's everybody.
That's everyone.
Oh, hang on. Never mind. Sorry. I thought the Helicarrier could have been used by somebody, but nope. I'm going to discard this Warrior of the Great Web. I do not need that. Drop.
All right, so we have 5 threat coming on, and then a second delay counter, and he is attacking Wolverine. No, sorry, scheming on Wolverine, but he's confused. And then he is scheming on me for 2, 3, 4, up to 14, and then attacking Spider-Man.
Let me block this one with Maria so I can make the call at the beginning of the next turn.
Sure.
Well, you could, you can always activate Maria and then make the call for her. So it might be better to block with Professor X.
Sure, actually, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't do it. Yeah, I can do it at the beginning of the turn and get everybody a card.
Oh, true. Yeah, player order.
Sure.
Spider-Man does still get his card draw first before defenders are declared.
Say again?
Yes.
I just drew. Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm going to block with Maria. Yep.
There goes that quad boost.
Lousy.
And now you're being schemed on.
Yep.
I didn't even realize that we had so many players down that turn. So 16, advance goes away. And now we have our heroic round. All right, Wolverine is up first.
All right, card number 1.
No.
Riri's Obligation, sorry.
This is like the worst card for her to get early. Removes 1 progress counter, and then discards. So I go back down to 0.
I'm just putting this little 48 over here so it's easy to visualize what our max is.
Sure.
Like it.
And then you got your second encounter card there.
Yep, sorry, number 2. Okay, we got wood right now, so I will discard 1 random card from hand.
Steel Kick. Place 2 threat on the main scheme.
Oh, right.
Icy Grip. I'm stunned, and that's it. Totally fine.
Master Plan. So 4 threat on that side scheme.
Okay.
Past Demons. That's for you, Wolverine. Logan.
Okay. What do I have to do? I can just probably just exhaust.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah, because like being stunned, that's like 1 activation. So yeah, it's just strictly better to exhaust and remove this. Right, remove it from the game?
Yeah, you can just drop it in the
I put
trash.
it in the trash.
Yep.
Scheming with plus, no wait, stone trait? No, wood trait. So just a scheme. So 2, 3, 4.
Hey, get out of here, Shadows.
And then another advance. 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Thanks.
Oh, 26.
It's 26. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Nick and Professor go away.
And so Professor's coming your way, and then before you take your turn, let me make the call for Maria.
Sounds good to me. I'll gladly take a 9-card hand.
Everybody draw a card.
All right. All of a sudden, there's a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start out with Tony Stark. Look at the top 2. Add Brawn to hand. Discard. Well, let's see. Honestly, you probably need some thwarting here. So I'll go for Justice, discard Brawn. I'll Ingenuity myself for a counter. This might be a good face the past turn.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to drop Generation X for build support. Or what supports do we all still need to get out?
I've got the X-Jet.
I've got a Helicarrier.
Helicarrier. Probably Alpha Flight Station over here.
Yeah, I think maybe I have Quincarrier in here too.
I've got Quincarrier already, sorry.
And I eat minions for lunch, so you go ahead and face the past. I can take care of it easy.
I'm definitely planning on photon beaming my own Nemesis. We're gonna go flip up, and let's. I don't think my stun. Oh wait, my stun is going to matter because of photon beam. So I'm gonna have to clear my stun, and then we're going to face the past. Grab my Nemesis up here.
Should we just do Night Nurse to get rid of your stun?
That would be.
I can do that.
Oh, it has to be a hero. It has to be a hero. Oh, you are a hero.
Yeah, I was a hero. I flipped up. So.
Yeah. I can if you'd rather, yeah.
Yeah, that gets us 1 threat somewhere.
Sweet.
And then face the past readies, draws 3, and removes itself from the game. Okay, Stroke of Genius is also nice here. I'm going to go ahead and Strength for Photon Beam, which is going to take out Lucia, giving me 2 counters, so up to 3. And then let's go ahead and Passion for Justice multitasking. So we're going to take 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3 off build support, 3 off the main, and then we'll go Genius for 4 Justice, take 4 off build support. Just throwing this all in here. And then I'll go Mobile Bunker, Stroke of Genius for Photon Blasters. That's going to get 1 counter, draw 1 card, and then +2.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect. So if you thwart for 1 off of build support, you can use a Helicarrier to fly over.
Absolutely. I'm going to...
Yep.
Yes, let's do that. So I'm going to thwart 1. Or, like, if we get to your turn...
I guess...
No, flyover is better. No, better than assess the situation. So yeah, I'll take a Helicarrier and use flyover.
If that's cool. Yeah.
That'll clear build. Sure. Get me up to 6, nice and quick.
You get to ready hero as well.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not upgrading. I have to go to Alter Ego, right? Or no, it's from here?
No.
Right.
No, you can do it from here, yeah.
So first build support, we'll grab a Champion's Mobile Bunker. Too bad Carol is down, so no mission leader.
True. That's probably fine.
But I will spend my counters, go up to version 2. Oops. Okay. So now Photon Blasters is swinging for 2 instead of 1. And then I think Mobile Bunker is worth it just to
I agree.
get through the deck a little bit faster. And then I'll thwart 2 off the min. Pass 2.
Sorry, real quick, I lost my audio again. You got we get our supports and then draw a card from Mission Leader.
No draw for Mission Leader because Carol is an alter ego.
Oh, you need to be a hero. Oh, okay. But we get support, right?
Yep, yeah. Get your support.
Did you pay 1 less for Mission Leader, by the way? I think we might have overpaid for it turn 1.
I definitely overpaid for it.
That's funny. I always forget the thing. All right, I'm going to start my turn if you don't mind. I'm going to spend Genius, Queen Carrier, Ingenuity for Avengers Mansion, Swinging Web Kick for actually bait and switch right now. So he's going to attack me. I draw a card. I will. I'll go ahead and defend for 4.
All right.
He attacks for 1, 2. Oops. He gets absorbing. He gets the ball and chain. The old ball and chain. So that deals no damage to me, but removes 4 threat down to 17. And I'll then go ahead and spend physical resource to shuffle that back into the deck, I think. Right, guys? Yeah, I think so. Cool. And then I will spend. I will thwart with Spider. Just gonna bring her back to my hand, so she thwarts for 2, and then I'm gonna give that card draw 1, 2. I guess to myself. Sorry, just this one time. I'm gonna play Web Shooter. I'm going to replay Spider or Silk. Spider. I think Spider. Who will attack for 1. Someone could knock that 1 damage.
I don't think we've seen Under Fire yet.
Oh, really?
If there's a way, if you want to get really greedy and use your own resources and play Silk. Let me just check the encounter card.
I'll play Silk instead of Spider. So then Silk, if Under Fire's in there, let's get rid of it.
I say greedy, but it's like it benefits all of us for. Like you could still play Spider.
Totally. Under Fire is right here. Yeah. That's a terrible card. Get out of here. Sweet. And then I will still just play. I don't need Spider. I'll just play Unflappable. And then I'm done. I've got a Helicarrier and an Avengers Mansion for whoever needs it.
Okay. Stretch, how's your turn looking? Do you need any cards from either his Avengers Mansion or my card draw?
I have a perfectly efficient turn lined up.
Nice. I'm going to mansion you, Stretch. Or Tjjj.
Great.
And Helicarrier for whenever you need it.
Yeah, probably use it. We'll see here in a second. Is Nick currently on the board? No, right?
I mean, honestly, we probably could have teed up this avalanche for Carol to mission lead.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but things were happening. That's okay. I think let's go ahead and Alpha Flight. We'll discard suit
Still
up.
tee it up for next turn, honestly.
Draw 2. Avengers Mansion. Let's heal back up to full. Flip. Spend 3. Play Spider Woman and gets a confuse. we'll drop an energy channel, and then we'll play a regroup.
Nice.
And we'll just leave the side scheme for now. It's not very threatening.
So I'm thinking.
Well, the one thing I was gonna say was if you want to start like bringing it down so that it's within range of.
Is everybody staying? Yeah, it looks like everybody's in hero, so we're safe on the main. Yeah, we'll bring it down a bit, and then I'll pass turn.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So sorry, you never used my helicarrier?
I did not.
Sweet. This is for you if you want it, Stretch.
Okay. I probably don't make use of it. Let me just think if I improve my turn at all with one sword. Not really. I'm just gonna keep going.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'll flip to hero form. I will bend the claws, taking 3 damage to play Slice and Dice, dealing 6 damage basically to Absorbing Man. I trigger Fluid Motion, which gives me +1 attack until the end of the round. I pay 2 for Tempest, exhausting Utopia to ready. And I have this attack buff for 2 more uses, but should I just be thwarting?
I think you can attack.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think you can attack too.
I'm gonna attack.
Let's end this game. Attack.
I need to feel useful here. Okay. Attack for 3. Then I've got 3 for Professor X. And Villain's already confused, but I can just ready myself.
Nice.
And attack for 3 more.
Love it.
Professor X can thwart somewhere. We still like going on a avalanche.
I think bring it down to 4 with Tempest, maybe.
And I could hit it with Tempest as well.
Sweet.
All right, that's my turn.
Sweet.
Nice. Am I the first one to deck out? Crazy.
I think so. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we got 5 on, up to 19, our 3rd delay counter. And then activating against me. What's the thing? Take 1 indirect damage. I'll just take the first one to the face. Unless someone wants to use chumps. Like we got a Professor or Nick.
I got a regroup, so I'd like to chump with Maria.
Yeah,
oh,
for
right,
sure.
right. So you can take that. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. Attacking Spider-Man.
I'll take the card, and then I'm going to block with Moon Girl, actually.
Alright.
Yeah.
0 boosts.
Nice.
Attacking Captain Marvel.
We will block with Spider-Woman.
Regroup is so stupid.
Attacking Wolverine.
Yeah, Professor X block.
The boost does nothing. Alright. Moving on. We are getting an acceleration token. If someone wants to grab that. Nice. Oop. There we go. Alright, my first card, gang up. Who wants to regroup this one?
I've got expendable people. I can go with well, none of my guys have like
Silk will draw you a card.
regroup value. Yeah.
1 boost. Alright. And then his ball and chain comes back. And Carol Danvers, family emergency.
I'll flip and get rid of that.
Alright. Spider-Man.
I have got another avalanche, so you got to spend an energy to outrun this thing, or take 2 indirect damage. Who is it? It really is only turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 indirect. It's about to be
Yeah,
round 4.
sweet. I'll also take 2 indirect. Snowy Hillside is going to surge. Now he's got the ice. Stall Tactics. This one is place 1 threat on the main scheme for every 2 delay counters. That's just literally 1 threat.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Insight 1.
Yeah, up to 20. That's me.
It's ice right now. Exhaust. I'm already exhausted.
So it does nothing.
Nice.
This is a great heroic place.
That's all it does nothing.
And then exhausted again.
Wow.
Surge train. Shadows.
Shoot, I can't cancel. Oh, I guess Tempest. Could Tempest?
Nah.
No, that's Scheme. I forgot she's not a shadow. Whatever, this guy's easy. Easy dude. Easy enough, right? Oh, except for Psych Magnetron. Kind of stinks. No, it's not bad. Still just 7 threat.
Wow, he didn't scheme at all, so just confused lasted that entire round. Oh, wait.
Oh, we got 2 more.
Yeah,
2 more cards.
We did see both advances, so I think.
Okay, Icy Grip, and he is icy. So stunned and 2 indirect.
I can Night Nurse you.
Card number 2. Ice to exhaust me as well.
That's annoying.
Oops.
All right. Regroup is discarded, and Spider-Man is the first player.
Sweet. Cool. I will go ahead and start with, let's see. I think I'm going to attack. Well, yeah, I'll attack for 2. So he's on a 30. I will, I'll actually flip to Alter Ego. I'm going to spend the mental, all on the board.
So I don't know, before you flipped, if you wanted to spend your web shooter to get it back in your shuffle or not?
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll spend the web shooter for Aunt May. And then, yes, the Moon Girl hits the table, and I'll draw 3 cards. Jeez. I will spend 1, 2, 3 for Ghost Spider. 1, 2, 3 for Hobie Brown. Aunt May, of course, to heal me. Oops. Did I miscalculate that? No, I think I'm good. I'll spend endurance for hard to ignore, and then I will thwart for 2 off of. I'll just do this for now. Avalanche, Ghost Spider, and Moon Girl. So Moon Girl will thwart for 2 off of Psych Magnetron, and Ghost Spider will attack for 2. And then I believe I am done with a Mansion and Helicarrier. And Night Nurse is gonna heal you, Wolverine, and remove your stun.
Thank you.
Yep, all done.
Okay. Alpha Flight. Discard Call for Backup. Draw 2. My goodness gracious.
Oh boy.
Let's give a card draw to Ironheart.
Grazie.
If all is the same to you, I managed to draw not a single attack event, so I would appreciate a draw, but I'm not guaranteed to draw an attack event.
Let's give it to Wolverine then instead.
Unless it gives you like an efficient turn or something.
I just looked at who had the least hand size, but let's give it to Wolverine. Let's see if we can get an attack card here. Nope.
Nope.
But there's still some opportunities here. So we'll flip, and we're going to play... We'll use the Helicarrier. We'll play Maria Hill.
Nice.
I'm going to draw a card.
Still no attack.
I'm still got a Mansion you can use if you need it. But let's see what Mission Leader does for you.
Play White Tiger. Draw 2.
Jeez, man. You could overwrite Maria Hill with the ally limit and probably still have the money to play her.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Love it.
Actually, can I play her? I don't think I'll have the resource. Well,
I think
somebody
once
can
you
probably give me the
draw,
resource.
once you draw off Mission Leader and Skilled Investigator, for sure.
Oh, true. All right, so let's thwart for 4. Oh, well, yeah, I guess we could clear this. Let's we'll do 2, and then we'll see where we sit after that. So we'll clear that. Draw 2.
Draws 1. Oh, I forgot the player side scheme limit was 2 right now. I keep thinking it's 1.
And I need an encounter card and decked out. All right. So now we'll thwart for 2 off of. What's this one called? It's like Magnetron. And then we'll spend 3 plus 4. A beast. Pull energy absorption back to hand. Then we'll spend 3 to play Spider Woman. That sends Maria to the discard. We're already confused. I guess we could. It's a confused villain, so we can't do that. And then we'll make the call. Maria, back into play. Everybody draw another card.
Man, you gave me
White
4
Tiger.
cards, but didn't get a single attack. I have 3 left in the deck, I think, if I counted right.
I'm gonna mention you, Stretch. You gotta get this attack event.
Are you doing that right now? Sorry.
Yeah. Just go for it.
Let me. I'm just double checking my discard. Like, do I actually have attacks left? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I feel like we're so
I guess
close.
I only have 2 attacks left, but okay. So you gave me a draw. Here we go.
Yep, go for it. Oh, that's still a good card.
I keep getting great stuff to play. I
just fill it out.
Just
fill it out.
Go to waste. I just was excited to finally kill a minion.
That's fine. Ironheart can photon beam it.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I'll leave it for you to finish off at least.
Yeah. I would love to beat him before he gets his 5th counter. I think that would be a great goal for us.
Let's do it.
That'd be great.
All right, I pass turn. Look at this hand. That's amazing.
Are we leaving? Did you just not have enough to thwart the Psych Magnetron, or were we going to leave it to set up another?
I just didn't have enough to get to it.
Okay.
I can multitasking it potentially. I need 1 damage on Jan Rog to efficiently clear him.
Could be a Tempest damage.
Yeah. I have so much in my hand.
It might be worth you activating them to get them back in your shuffle so that you have more Utopia triggers next turn.
I've got an abundance of allies I could play from hand, but I've also got just nice cards that I want to get in play. Like the skeleton is a no-brainer. I healed for 2 when no one was looking at the start of the player phase. This gives me 4 more hit points. Do we even care about the ball and chain, or we just?
I think it's worth shuffling it back in.
I mean, for 1 resource, it's like might as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's just such a weak encounter card to draw. So
exactly
boosts the encounter deck.
It's a weak boost even too.
So, okay, I could do some math. I could play a 2 cost, a 3 cost, and a 1 cost. Or, okay, here we go. I'm going to pay 1 for, now I'm mad. I think this is my first time ever actually putting this in a deck, so I want to. Of course, I'm like not even going to be anywhere close to 4 hit points for.
Once you draw your lunging strike and take some indirect damage and stuff, you might get there.
Yeah, we'll see. So then I'm going to play 2 for Sunfire. You thought I was going to discard a physical for this. Well, no, I'm going to discard an energy.
Nice.
Wait, no. Oh, shoot. But actually, that's bad, right? Because because we want to shuffle. We should want to shuffle it back.
Oh, right. Yeah, we want it back in the deck.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Do I actually have a physical resource?
If
I don't know if
you
you
didn't
did.
spend extra, whatever you spent extra on, you probably could have spent something else on.
I just did that on the Avalanche because I didn't want to think
Gotcha.
about what to discard from hand yet.
I mean, it's also actually that's actually fine if it goes. Discard's not a bad place for it too.
I think it's going to be a minimal difference on there. I think we see one more encounter phase.
Okay, so Sunfire's in, Utopia to ready. I didn't actually discard the energy from hand, so there's that. Then I had exactly 2 to play hand cannon.
Let's go, Logan.
And so yeah, we got the Psych Magnetron. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
Flyover,
yeah,
so
my attack is buffed anyways now from the skeleton. So okay, Wolverine attack for 3. No, sorry, hand cannon for 2 more damage. I wanted exhaust. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Sunfire might as well attack.
Go face, yeah.
2. And I know you said the reshuffle thing, but man, it feels just so good to have blocks for days, and it's a marginal difference, I think.
We do
Utopia is a good enough reason.
Yeah, I do need 1 damage on Yanrog.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll go Shark Girl into Yanrog. 2 damage.
Alrighty.
And yep, all done.
Alright, let's start with Mobile Bunker. Draw 2, and then discard 2. And go with New and Improved, and probably 4 Justice isn't seeing play here. Let's go Tony Stark AI, look at the top 2, grab... I'm going to grab Flyover. That's our win condition. We're part of it. And then let's just fly over the hazard, gaining 2 counters, and then we will Photon Beam Yanrog over there, gaining 2 more counters. I really want to play Gen X. That's a good way to get Wolverine some attack events.
Yeah, it's a good end the game card.
Yep.
Next turn, I'm going to draw like 5 of them, so...
I'm going to do 2 for Propulsion Jets. 2 threat on that. 2 more threat on that. Photon Blasters, 2 damage. Flip down Ingenuity for Ronnie. And then Ronnie plus put a counter on. Pass to Spider-Man.
I'm all done.
Oh, right.
There was a helicarrier in there that no one used, actually. Sorry.
So if you gave me the helicarrier to play Ronnie, then she could get me a counter, and Ingenuity gets me a counter.
Sure. Do it. Yeah. Yep.
Perfect.
Sweet. I'm discarding a couple cards. Then drawing up. Let's go.
So
Swing web kick.
6 threat coming on, up to 22. He's at 4 delay counters. Oops. Okay. And then Confused on Spider-Man. Attacking Captain Marvel.
Let's have Maria jump.
Alright, there goes Master Plan. Attacking Wolverine.
I'll have Sunfire block.
If he is ice or metal, give him a tough. So he gains tough. That's fine for Wolverine. Doesn't care.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Scheming on me for 4. Alright, and that was all of our activations. Now we go to our heroic.
Heroic really hits you whenever you get encounter cards from somewhere else.
Right, yeah.
It's like, it's not just 2, it's 3, it's 4.
Here we go. First of 3 minor setbacks, just a single progress. Not a big deal at all. Stall tactics. That's again still just 2 threat this time, I guess, on the main. Thank you. Steel kick. 2 threat. Is it? He's not metal, is he?
Nope, he's ice.
So 2 threat on the main. We're not so far away from threshold.
2, 3, 4.
It's up to 34. We do always have Tempest as a just in case.
True. Break glass.
All right. And then we're here.
Wolverine.
To Wolverine.
Oh, am I first player?
Oh, we have your.
Oh, no, you got.
No, sorry. Yep, encounter cards. That's right. Yep. Okay, discard 1 random card from hand.
Oh.
Hit my X-Men ally. Makes me sad.
Yeah, so sad. Not just your X-Men, like gold balls.
And then advance. Yep. So he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, we should save Tempest for.
Yeah.
If we're actually gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2. Reveal this card. Did someone get the threat already on there?
I don't think so.
No. So it's up to 36. Okay. All right. I got a Frost Giant. Man, he's giving us one last gasp and then a Laffy.
Wow.
But none of these guys are guard. He has 64 on his 3rd stage, so we need to do 85. Is that possible between us? Does everyone have like a 22 damage turn?
Almost certainly not.
Alright, so maybe one more turn of stabilization.
Yeah, I'm close, but yeah, I think we might need to stabilize.
Alright.
I've got like 14.
So let's see, who was first player? Captain Marvel?
Should be me now. Okay. So do we want to leave Generation X until next turn, or do we want to try and get it cleared now?
You know what? If you did Generation X, I think we could do it from there.
If you get Generation X and let me get a Berserker Barrage. I mean,
right.
Obviously it doesn't. I guess it doesn't push any more damage to Absorbing Man, but just that would be really fun to kill.
Let's do it.
Beast is
4 off the
thwarting
air.
it for +1, remember? Beast is thwarting it for +1. Because of
oh, that's right.
The ability.
Yep. Cool. Very cool. I don't think it matters because everything's in increments of 2 right now.
Oh wait.
Well, 1 second. I'm gonna mansion Wolverine.
Oh, he could maybe draw into a track scent.
All right, well, I guess you know what this card is actually.
You guys mind if I see it because I could?
Sure. Yeah, you technically could have looked to see. It's Slice and Dice. Well, you can still have it. I'll mention your Slice and Dice.
You can have a Slice and Dice as a treat.
Yeah. But yeah, no track by scent, no flyover.
All right, so I'll go ahead and thwart for 2 myself. I'm not going to be able to give, if I flip and then suit up, I'm not going to be able to give, I guess I could try an Alpha Flight Station and draw 1.
Well, that does.
To see if I can draw into an ally.
But then we can't Mission Leader. There's no...
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to... No, I'm saying if I Alpha Flight, not an Alter Ego. If I Alpha Flight, just discard Suit Up. Because I have 2 Suit Ups. I don't need them both, right?
Even if you draw Make the Call.
That'd be it could be a Make the Call, too. So why don't we try the Alpha Flight? We'll discard Suit Up and draw a card.
Oh.
Hey!
Alex, you gotta stop doing this.
Yeah. Lisan Algarin.
This is like creepy shit right now. Okay, so Maria Hill comes into play. Everybody draw a card.
Thank you.
And then Maria Hill's going to finish off Generation X to also give everybody a card draw for Mission Leader.
So first we get the card from Generation X, and then we get the card draw from Mission Leader.
Mm-hmm.
Generation X first, is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. I've definitely got enough attacks to play this turn.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's do this. Photon Beam. Let's go. Sorry I have Moon Girl out. That sucks.
Oh, it's good that you stayed up too, because energy channel. You can contribute to the win.
Exactly. That was the other reason I wanted to try. So I'm going to go ahead and pitch Crisis Interdiction and Triskelion into that. Get it to 5, and then clear it.
So should you?
Oh wait, so somebody needs to clear.
Yeah, London Strike probably.
Okay, I'm drawing my card off of.
Sweet.
Wait, what? After Generation X, was that the one that triggered Mission Leader?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I get one more card.
Wolverine, can you lunging strike Absorbing Man before he does his energy channel?
Yes, I think. Well, I might full body charge it because I get piercing anyways, and lunging strike is cheaper from hand. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I forgot to heal 2 at the start of the player phase. So, okay. Yeah, I'm just using... And I can use my claws out of turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thick 4. 4. Piercing, full body charge, 8 damage.
Down to 11.
All right, now let's energy channel for 10.
Oh my god, perfect.
And I'm thinking if we can kill him this turn, don't forget about super absorbing power. It will deal us each an encounter card, but I think that's fine when we flip him. But I think it's fine.
No, not on X.
But never mind. Oh yeah, shoot. Sorry, that's great. It was the wrong stage.
Now Tempest is
Cool.
perfect. Pop him 1. No tough on the other side.
Yeah, sweet.
I still think we might fall just a little bit short. I'm looking at. Maybe got a triple swing web kick turn or something, but
I've got at least a double. I'm hoping for a triple.
Yeah, if I Berserker Barrage and that kills the one stage, I can Berserker Barrage on the next stage, right?
Yeah, it might be easier just to Tempest him for 1.
Should we clear some threat off the main scheme just in case?
That seems like a problem for the last player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's leave that problem.
For Spider.
Okay. I'm gonna play Suit up into, I guess, Nick Fury. No, why not? Right?
True.
You can do some more damage.
Do we have a confused from anyone? I don't think we
Not for me.
Well, with this Nick Fury play, if you do that same play you did again, where you like go up the ally limit and then make the call for Maria.
Yeah.
That could be on the table.
So instead of Nick Fury, I might actually grab somebody else instead. It would maybe make more sense to get like
White Tiger or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say White Tiger or Spider Woman. Maybe you should
it's White
spend
Tiger. Clarity. I don't know. What's your other suit up target besides Clarity?
More Clarity.
Oh.
I mean, you're right. I should, but I know I have another one in there, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Okay, so that, and then I get to pull another Clarity.
What would be great is if we were able to pop that 1 damage before you played White Tiger, that would have been something.
All right, spend those. Draw 2. I guess I could. So I should give the card draw to somebody else.
You could maybe call for gold balls. Oh wait, no, gold balls isn't in the discard anymore. Who's got the highest attack ally in their discard? How about Wiccan?
It's not me.
I have Wiccan if you want to try to.
Can I make a suggestion?
Please.
I have no X-Men ally to play, so if you wait, it's kind of awkward. If I Tempest to deal, I can deal the 1 on my turn. Exhaust Wolverine for whatever. You make the call. Tempest, I can ready.
Yeah. I like it.
Makes a lot of sense.
I like it.
White Tiger could fort for 2 here, if that makes sense. White Tiger?
Yeah, but I mean, that's your problem, I thought.
I'm just thinking.
Sure, two off the main. There you go.
Yeah.
Two off the main, and then I guess I'm going to sit on make the call. So I can give out a card draw to somebody. So
let's see what happens to Wolverine's turn.
We can also wait on that. Yeah. Let's wait. Okay, I pass.
Okay, so I'll start with using Tempest on attacking Absorbing Man.
So he is out, and this goes up to 64.
Then you should have triggered Fluid Motion when you played that one attack event.
Yeah, I obviously would have done that. So.
Oh, Ice is easily the worst trait for us right now.
What is Ice?
He gets threat, and then his forced response also gives him more threat.
Oh jeez. We're gonna kill him, right? Let's go.
So I'll pay. Okay, what's the most damage? Because if I pay 1 for Fluid Motion, that represents.
You can use my Helicarrier for. You can use my Helicarrier if you want to for Fluid Motion.
Well, but I'm like, I have 3 more attacks in hand, so should I just be spending all my resources on attacks? Is the question. I can spend 3 for Lunging Strike. Then I need 1 resource from somewhere else to also play Slice and Dice. Oh no, I have extra. Okay, 1, 2, 3 for Lunging Strike. 1, 2, 3 for Slice and Dice. That would be so that would be 14 damage. I'm attacking twice for 4 each time. So that's 22 damage.
Okay.
24 damage.
Nice.
I just say do that.
I mean, the thing is, like, my piercing attacks, like, I can one-shot any of these minions. So...
I'm not too worried about
if you
minions.
also got Berserker Barrage, you mean?
Well, I screwed up a little bit playing the claws for full body charge, because I don't get piercing on Berserker Barrage anymore.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
So we've got 16 damage on Andy's board. It's got 2 swinging web kicks plus another 18, 20.
Yeah, I think just go for it. Go for face. Go for face.
I think we've got it.
Okay, so then, one last...
I think we should try and get your Fluid Motion, though, because you're about to stack it up again.
Yeah, if you can give me a resource for... Wait, 1, 2, 3 for strike.
Yeah, I'll give you...
I would need...
You need 2.
I can give you a card draw, too. We haven't given out my card draw.
Let's feed Wolverine.
Up to 2 times. Right. Up to 2 times, you can supply me 1 resource, and it gives us 2 more damage.
Sweet. So take the card draw from Commander.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
See what you get. Nice. So that's actually 3 damage with Power of Aggression, right?
Yes, it does let me spend Power of Aggression efficiently now.
Do you just need my Helicarrier now then to do Clobber, Lunging, Slice and Dice?
So if I jet Fluid Motion, that's for Clobber. 3 gives me Lunging Strike. Okay, well, I can only play two attack events. If I'm playing Clobber and Fluid Motion.
No, I was thinking not Fluid at that point.
Yeah, I think maybe not Clobber, honestly. Slice and Dice is just more. If we can do Lunging, Slice and Dice. I guess Clobber is very similar to Fluid. Or how many readies do you have?
If I do...
He only has 2 attacks, so I think it's Clobber, Lunging, Slice for the most.
Yep.
Okay. Power of Aggression for Clobber. 3. Yeah, we said... Yeah, you said not Fluid Motion, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunging Strike for 8.
Using my Helicarrier for you now for your next card.
Slice and Dice. For 6 more.
Gets us to 47.
And then you attack.
Can you make the call Tempest now?
Well,
you attack
first.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3,
I guess
4,
I only get
6.
Oh yeah, Fluid Motion would have only given me 1 more. Well,
2 more. Yeah.
Attacking for Yeah,
like
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the hand cannon.
Nice.
Then if you get Tempest, I'll get 4 more. So get ready. 4 more.
Nice.
And that's me.
Nice.
Sweet.
So we gotta do about like 18.5 each.
Yeah.
Might be more you than me. I'm gonna go ahead and get a counter here to go up to 6. And let's do 2 for Tony Stark AI. None of these really matter. So we'll just grab a sector scan. Flip up. Swing for 2. Spend counters.
Did you give yourself a progress counter in Alter Ego?
I did, yeah.
With your Alter Ego ability?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I should have. Yeah. So Ingenuity for 1 more. Let's see. Now, ready her, give her a tough, swap her to version 3. Alright. We're going to mobile bunker for 2. Alright, Nick. For sure. Let's go ahead and attack for 2 more. We will photon blast.
Was that mobile bunker?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I
not
think
one
you
of
should
them.
have discarded 2 cards. So you draw 2, discard 2. Yeah.
Perfect. And now it's just all about, let's see. We're going to do these. Let's go this one. 4 for Nick.
Yep.
It's going to draw me 4, get a progress counter. Okay, Braun is 3. Stroke of Genius is good. Go, let's see. Dazzler, multitasking, Vivian, Stroke for Braun. Get another counter. Draw another card. Another Photon Beam.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and have Braun and Nick attack for 5. Down to 25.
You have enough to play Photon Beam and have 1 card and Photon Beam left. I can give you a card with Web of Life and Destiny on my turn.
That would be awesome. So
yeah.
I'm just going to use Passion for Justice, new and improved.
Oh, heck. We got this.
Photon
we got this.
Beam.
I was nervous until this moment.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets me another counter. And I'll save the Braun resource for you. We'll pop all these counters for 8. Goes down to 13. And then...
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much... I'm going to do this. I'm going to thwart for 2. Sorry, or attack for 1, I mean. Attack for 1. Draws you a card.
Thank you.
So you can then Photon Beam him for Braun, 6, basically.
Photon Beam, yeah, that's another 6.
Spider-Man just dealt him 3 more damage. That was Hobie.
Nice.
And I mean, I don't have the heart. I just gotta finish this. I'm just gonna flip up and swing web kick this dude. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah,
that was so fast. Oh my god.
That was
awesome.
4.5 rounds.
I love that we pushed him. That was so good. And we had plenty of. I mean, if we looked at this, I had a good amount more damage still to do. I would have, Ghost Spider and Auto Octavius could have drawn me a card. Actually, he would have drawn me another card because he would have gone away. And yeah, that's awesome, guys. That was so sick.
Well done,
awesome.
team.
Love that. That was such a fun time. Stretch, thanks for bringing us together with this. It was so funny watching that video. I came across it organically just on YouTube, and then I was like, why have I not heard this being discussed yet on anywhere on Discord or among my friends? And it was cool to then just to be like, just starting to see it just again organically, just kind of, I think everyone just started chattering about it, and it's been awesome. So yeah, it's doable.
Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And right, the ultimate goal of that was to just show people another way to have some fun games and hopefully convince people that it's achievable and not just some impossible goal. And like we have here, a pretty easy scenario, but certainly when it gets harder, you get these insanely fun games. And I mean, this was still a blast to just whoop on Absorbing Man like this.
Totally.
And
this is great.
The 2 intro core box heroes, Spider-Man and Captain Marvel, from like the intro game.
Pulling their weight.
But it turns out if you just play Maria Health twice a turn for everybody and a whole submission leader,
For sure. That was crazy. I looked at my board on like start of turn 3 or whatever it was, and I was like, this is insane. I just had everything.
What do you mean turn 3? Gosh. Turn 1, you had everything you could dream.
One thing about Absorbing Man is he doesn't have any real tempo hits at the beginning of the game. Like there's no threat. There's no real threat. I mean, I guess his super absorbing powers on the board, but there's no real big threat on the board. So you really get a full setup turn on turn 1.
Yep.
Some other encounters, some other scenarios really offer a little bit more decision making. Be fun to do something, and we chose this intentionally. Like, let's choose something that we know we're gonna do decently well on. I don't know that we anticipated it would be this quick, but it'd be fun to do a game again sometime and maybe ratchet it up to a harder scenario, like maybe on or something like that would be a really challenging one, especially with some of the cards in
that. Yeah. That'd be a fun one.
Maybe some
if we do some more, yeah, we should slowly ramp up, because like by the time we need to actually think about, our 4 turns in tandem, that can be really mind-boggling. So
for sure. No, that's true. And it felt easy in some ways, but at the same time, man, he was really high up on threat here, and it was interesting how close he actually kind of did get to the.
That last villain phase did a lot. And I love those games where it's like he puts like the villain is like, here's one last attempt to like beat the heroes, and then you go over the top of everything he put out, and it's like, I don't care, we're just gonna knock you to 0 anyways.
Exactly. Well, this is awesome, guys. I got a piece here, but this was so fun, and thanks for organizing this and getting this together, and I just appreciate all you guys and the community.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on, Andy. Thanks for coming on, Tjjj. And thanks so much for coming on the channel the first time, Stretch. And I'll link your video in the description for anyone who's interested. And have a great night, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Peace. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.